Hi Scorpio, here is your love reading for the month of April going into the month of May. I have already pre-shuffled and laid out your cards, so we're going to get straight into your reading. Now, the first card we have, the overall energy, we do have the King of Pentacles reversed. Now, the King of Pentacles is either a Taurus, a Capricorn or a Virgo. But it doesn't have to be one of those signs, okay? Also, it is a king, but in these general readings, it's not gender specific. Now, the King of Pentacles, when he's reversed, you need to be careful here because he can be somebody that is very driven by money, okay? Can be good in business. It can be said that when he's reversed, he can almost have an obsession with money and business. And it can talk about somebody that you can't entirely trust, because they may be more interested in what you can offer them when it comes to finances and our material world. It can also talk about somebody, like I said, that has trouble loving you in the same way as you may do. Now, being a Scorpio, you are a water energy and you're very in touch with your emotions, and you make your decisions more based on your emotions. The Pentacles is a more grounded energy. It's a much more slower energy. But as I said, they can be very, very much more, I don't want to say obsessed, but that type of energy where money and business are their more focal point, okay? Also, I want to say, because it is a very slow-paced energy and because it is reversed, it could as well be talking about how you may be involved with somebody, but they're not taking any actions at the moment. They're not doing anything to really move this relationship into a certain direction. And if this is not talking about a person in your life, then if it's talking about you, then it's talking about how maybe at the moment you yourself are more focused on your finances and your work. Now, what's crossing that card is number 1 in the major arcana, the Magician, and it is reversed. Now, there's a few things I can say about the Magician when it's in this position. First of all, the Magician, when he's like this, can be a bit of a trickster, okay? He can show elements of manipulation and possible deceit. He is somebody that can turn on the charm, but for his own gain. He can somewhat have a hidden agenda here. If that is the case with you, then you need to be careful, like I said, of this King of Pentacles being more interested in the financial gain within this relationship. But also, the Magician, when it's reversed, can talk about feeling like feeling that you don't have all the tools in front of you, or you don't have what is required to be able to improve things or work on things within this relationship, okay? There can as well be an element with the Magician about the need for you to look at how you may be communicating. Because there can be an element of feeling out of touch with reality at the moment, feeling confused. And that may well be coming across in the way that you are communicating towards your partner. Down here, we've got the Five of Cups and it is reversed. This is in your present now, okay? When the Five of Cups is reversed, it can talk about picking yourself up, dusting yourself down and moving forward. Because it talks about how you may very well have been dwelling too much on something that you've lost on an emotional level here, something that's impacted you on your emotions. Now this card is reversed. It talks about the need for you to start to step away from that, to let go of this. It can talk about regret. It can talk about mistakes, but the need to recover from that now and the need to start to move forward. It may be that there's been some issues here with this King of Pentacles person. And it may have caused some regrets. There may have been some mistakes that they've made or you've made. But the need is to try to move on from that now. In the near past, but something that's still having an effect, you've got the Ace of Wands here. Now, the Wands is fire energy, and it's a very passionate energy. But the Ace is all to do with new beginnings. So something between you and this person, something new, be it the passion, whatever it is, but it hasn't quite got off the ground. It may be that there is a lack of passion between you and this person. And it may very well be that this relationship is more to do with the finances and, you know, the material things in life. But there may very well be a lack of passion within this relationship. Up here, we've got the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups, it talks about that feeling of feeling unmotivated, feeling disengaged. Whatever's being offered to you, you're not interested in it. It's that feeling as though, yes, it can talk about disappointment. It can talk about being sulky and quite pouty. But it can also talk about that feeling of being tired of it all. There's a need here for you to look within yourself at the moment. And for you to find out what it is that you're really wanting. Because I don't think on an emotional level and on a passionate level, this relationship is offering you what you want. It may be offering you financial security. It may be ticking those boxes. But I feel when it comes to the emotional and possibly sexual aspects of this relationship, there's something lacking there. Now, we've got the Ten of Swords here as your outcome card. And the Ten of Swords, it is a 10, okay? So it's something that's been long-standing, okay? This feeling of being let down or stabbed in the back by somebody, it's not a new situation, okay? Because the 10 always talks about the ending and the completion, and then we get the Ace. The thing with the Ten of Swords, though, as well, as I said, it can talk about intense pain. It can talk about feeling as though somebody has attacked you in a very cruel way. But it can talk, as I said, about an end of an era here. Something that has caused you some pain is now coming to an end. It can talk very much about the closure of this relationship. Now, I need to clarify that Ten of Swords. Well, the card that most definitely wanted to jump out is the Death card, and it's reversed. When the Death card is reversed, it talks about trying to avoid changes. It talks about knowing that there's been an investment made here, okay? An investment has been made in this relationship. It may be that a big financial investment has been made within this relationship. Because I don't see much on the emotional or the passionate aspects. But here you are avoiding the ending here. You're not wanting the ending to take place. The Death card, when it's reversed, well, the Death card itself, it talks about changes and endings. In order for there to be something new to come about within your life. When the Death card is reversed, it talks about how you are trying to avoid that. You're not allowing that new beginning to come in. Like I said here with this Five of Cups, you need to stop looking at this relationship or looking back with regret and mistakes. And you need to stop allowing yourself to be in this situation, because not all is lost in your life. You still have positive things in your life. This Magician here, I feel it talks more about how you have tried and tried and tried to manifest this relationship to be what you want it to be. But I feel this relationship is more talking about financial gain, financial ties, financial commitments to each other. And I think it's that that's keeping you in this relationship more than any physical or emotional connection. Change has got to come along, okay? You've got to let go of that Ten of Swords energy, of feeling let down or disappointed or stabbed in the back by somebody here. And you've got to allow the change to come into your life in order for you to get a new beginning. For some of you, that change with the Death card and the new beginning could be talking about the need for things to change within this relationship in order to get that new beginning together. But for a group of you, it is going to be talking about the need for you to stop holding on to something that you may very well have invested in heavily. It may be that you've made great emotional investments within this relationship. It may be financial investment. But the Death card talks about relationships that are no longer tenable, and the need to let them go rather than trying to hold on to something that is no longer working. Because we see a lack of emotional attachment and a lack really of physical connection here. And I think the only thing that's held this relationship together has been to do with the finances. So Scorpio, that does bring this reading to an end. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. And I'll be back again really soon to do your career reading. Thank you. Bye.